everybody and welcome to GG ahead of the start of the Dubai World Cup Carnival on Friday. It's taking place this year. We've got 7 really good races and actually a couple of them are the oldest on the calendar here in the UAE. The official feature is Group 2 Maktoum Challenge Round 1. Back in 2010, Glory.Meydan won this race en route to the Dubai World Cup, so it can be done, and we have such a strong renewal this year. 14 of them line up, 9 of them are course and distance winners. Tentative favourite at the moment is Secret Ambition, last seen winning the Group 2 Godolphin Mile. Of course, no penalty for that victory. It was on World Cup night, but it was only a Group 2. My slight doubt with him is that he did exploit a little bit of a golden highway on that day. It was a good ride to get him to there, but he is a very, very good horse. I saw him last week. He looked absolutely fantastic. But this race is so open. I think any of 5 or 6 of them could win it. We've got Group 1 winners Salute the Soldier and Capizano in there as well. Capizano just hasn't looked the same old horse recently, so I'm inclined to rule him out. And Salute the Soldier, although an absolute monster, he's prepping here for the Saudi Cup, and last year it took him a couple of runs to really find his A game, so I think I'm probably going to overlook him as well. The one I like here, although the yard haven't been in great form so far this season, is Hypothetical. He burst onto the scene last year with a really good win. Last time we saw him, he was 4th in the Dubai World Cup. They had him entered up a few weeks ago, suggesting that he is fit and ready for this assignment, and when I spoke to his jockey Mikel Barcelona a couple of months ago, he said he was the horse he was really looking forward to this season. So he'd be the very tentative pick in a race in which you can really make a case for so many of them. I haven't even mentioned 6-time course winner Midnight Sands. He's got an attractive price at around about 9-1, and then you've got Cafu, who's 2 from 2 in there as well. There is so much depth to the Maktoum Challenge. Officially, the main supporting race is the Group 2 Cape Verde. Last year it was won by a subsequent dual Grade 1 winner in Alfika. Nothing like that strong a race this year, but it could probably well still go to Godolphin. Sobin Straw has a soft whisper in here. She's won 2 of 3 starts here in Dubai. She was beaten and also injured, I believe, on World Cup night last year in the UAE Derby. She came back with a good win in a decent listed race at Newmarket, and then I think probably the soft grounds and maybe a relatively quick turnaround went against her when she was beaten in a Group 3 a few weeks later. She is the favourite, and you can understand why, but I'm inclined to maybe put forward an each way shot here. Silent Night I don't believe deserved to be 25-1. She was only beaten 4 lengths when 4th in this race last year. It's not as strong as that. Maybe she could be the one to upset a few of the Godolphin runners in the Cape Verde. Looking at the other thoroughbred races on the card, and the Festival City Stakes is a new event. It's over the 6 furlongs on the dirt, and this one could just go to Uruguay. They've got an interesting runner in here in Bet Law. Of course, because he's South America bred, he does have to give away a little bit of weight here, but he's apparently doing everything right in the mornings. He looks at a big strong colt. He's 2 from 3 over in Uruguay, and his yard have been in great form with 1 winner, a 5th and a 3rd so far from 3 runners this campaign, so he might be the one in there. Taking names as well, it looks so good on debut, worth considering that he missed the break last time, then was rushed up at the chase, a fairly fast pace. If things drop a little bit more kindly for him, he could be one to consider again in that one. Then we have the listed Dubai Racing Cup Classic, actually won last year by Walton Street. Of course, went on to Grade 1 glory in Canada. Godolphin will win this. It's which one though? And I noticed that the favourite is Worker. You can understand why. He was on the Derby Trail last year. They drew stumps with him early, gelded him. He appears here with the profile of one that can do really well. But Sobin Straw hasn't had a winner yet this season. He'll want one for sure, and maybe Passion and Glory can provide it. Last seen finishing 3rd behind the subsequent ARC winner Torquator Tasso in Germany. I think he could just come here and be one who can really go through the ranks in this staying division. I like him quite a lot. Of course, with Star Safari in there and Worker, who I already mentioned, it's not going to be easy, but maybe Passion and Glory, certainly at the prices, is the one who appeals the most. Over 7 furlongs on turf, we have the Jumeirah Classic Trial. I think this is pretty weak, bearing in mind the enhanced 3-year-old programme we've got this year on the grass. Mr. Professor, it would be wonderful if he could give trainer Alice Haynes her first win at the first attempt here in Dubai, and I don't really see why he can't, unless his best of his form has come on soft ground, unless he finds things a little bit too quick. Sovereign Prince doesn't at this stage look a star for the Charlie Appleby yard. I think he's a little bit quirky, but he did at least win last time at Epsom, and the horse he beat has gone on and won since. So he's interesting, but I'll give you one a bit of a longer price. From Scandinavia comes Hotline Bling. 9-1 seems fair. He won last time over at Roe Park, beating the second by 6 lengths. He stays further than this. He's 3 from 8 in his career. Actually started out with with Richard Hannon in the UK. In a race in which nothing really stands out, maybe Hotline Bling could be the one there. The final race on the card looks an absolute cracker. It is the listed Dubai Dash, and William Buick really threw me. He's picked Royal Crusade over Man of Promise. I really like Man of Promise. He won first up last year. This will be his first start over the 5 furlongs, though I did think for a while he was going to win the Alquoz Sprint. He wasn't beaten far in that at all. That was a really good effort. But the jockey bookies have thrown me, so I'm going to go for a different one altogether, and maybe Motafaawit can win this for Doug Watson. He's 1 from 1 over course and distance. He goes well fresh. He's a proper machine. He is drawn in 4, which concerns me slightly. I'd rather he was higher, but in an open race, maybe he's the one. I thought 11 to 1 was a very good price. Not going to ignore the Arabians, and as people who follow me on Dubai Racing Channel will know, I'm a big fan of RB Rich Like Me. So smooth in the Bani Yas last time. Yes, he's got a few Group 1 winners to beat here, but I think he can take this as his next step along the road to the Kahela Classic. Good luck.